You know I'm going to regret this. Fake Jair Alexander. What do you have to say?
First of all, why is everyone doing the thumbs down? I have something to say. So,
all right, let's hear it.
Justin Fields, right? Through 2 years,
Yeah.
he hasn't been good. People are saying he's a top 12 to 15 quarterback. This dude.
You good over there? You good? Guys, I think Jair Alexander's dead. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you guys. Wait. Shit. Jair Alexander's still alive. Oh my god. All right, what's up? No. He left. Oh my god. All right. Well done. Well done. All right. Now we're gonna follow that up is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Gabriel. He's going by Gabriel now, not Gabe. So, Gabriel, you're in. What's up?
I'm so fucking tired of this same old shit for damn 31 years. Just like the White Sox. My whole life been being Packers bitches. Being like fucking jobbers. My Caskies are the problem. Terrible GM managers every single year. You fight us now to 10 and 6. That's a fucking embarrassing. You become a Packers bitches and doormats. You know what I mean? I'm tired of that shit. McCaskey is still a team. Josh McCaskey is a fucking idiot. The problem is the front office, okay? The quarterback, I'll talk about Justin Fields later in bed. I don't want to suck Justin Fields' dick. Ryan Poles is a terrible GM. You know why? Why the fucking you got the Claypool? You don't fucking get a Claypool at all. What the fuck is that? You keep second one pick, right? You should get a fucking what? No, they tackle. Take him. But no, Jim Carter, why the fucking bitch don't get him? No. And then on the defense, you got Jack Sermon sucks. Why the fucking get Jack Campbell from Iowa? Why don't we get him? He's a good linebacker, but no. Let's get Bears Twitter. Let's get Jack Sermon. He's so good. Shut the fuck up. Jack Sermon can't cover for shit. We should look for a nice Brown Urlacher. If Brown Urlacher will play, he'll put pick sixes. We got guys like we need cornerbacks like Charles Tillman. You need linebackers like Lance Breaks. The offense coordinator sucks too. Screen passes sucks, dick. Justin Fields. I'm tired. Justin Fields for 3 years. His red zone is terrible. I'm at the game. Open receivers at the game. I was like, what the fuck? Why open? Why open? You know what I mean? I opened DJ Moore 5 times. And this is embarrassing. Justin Fields cannot read defense. Audible. I think you're a fucking coach your screen pass. You fucking audible. Bitch, I don't fucking want the ball. I'm a fucking throw the ball. Screw you motherfuckers. Even call my play class. You know what I mean? It's like I'm tired. It's like seeing the Nuggets, Chiefs offense coordinator. It's like the 50-man again. No, either fuck you. I want balls. And Jay Cutler, Marjorie includes with Jay Cutler. Oh my God, Jay Cutler's a terrible leader. No, I think Jay Cutler says fuck you, coach. He said fuck you, Mike Myers. I'm a fucking calling it more shit. And this is why, a lot of people, if Jay Cutler's playing today, a lot of people, Jay Cutler sucks. Yeah, you're a fucking criticizing the whole Jay Cutler's social media. Oh, Jay Cutler sucks. All these social media out there, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Like myself, I'm not a critic, but I've been calling Justin Fields a critic because Justin Fields cannot read defensively. Regardless, watch the tapes. Jacob, I know you say, well, come on. Trubisky does 6 touchdown passes. Again, a good year, 2006, 2008. Justin Fields cannot read defensively. Look against the Washington Commanders. And you can see how bad Justin Fields is. Like, he's not improving the game. Peyton Manning with audible. Jim Harbaugh with audible. Jim McMahon audible. You know what I mean? Audible is what we need. Just Fields doesn't do this stuff. Jacob, and some double Justin Fields, he doesn't audible. Same old shit, Justin Fields. I'm just done with Justin Fields. 5 against the Packers? No more. I don't care who does week 7, week 2. I don't care. If you don't beat the Packers, the game that matters the most. The Bears are in trouble. And Bears are in deep trouble. Jacob.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, I think that was all well put. And I get the frustration. I just want to ask one last thing here before I bring someone else in. Who do you think has it worse right now? Because I know you're a White Sox fan. Who has it worse, the Bears or the White Sox? Who has it
The
worse?
Bears.
The Bears.
Terrible ownership. Ownership wise is terrible. We ain't had much Super Bowl since all lifetimes. Being a Packers bitches, that's what it is. I know, because Jerry White Sox, McCaskey's destroyed the damn Bears team. From a powerhouse team to a sorry ass team. And that's been James McCaskey's fault. He drove away a lot of good players. You fire a 10-6 coach, Lou Smith, and that's a mistake. You know what I mean? You didn't take care of Jay Cutler, the best quarterback of our lifetimes, Jacob. And a lot of Bears fans, like myself, we take Jay Cutler for granted. That's what we should think about Jay Cutler. We should appreciate Jay Cutler often, but we didn't do a good job with it. And I'm a Jay Cutler. I'm gonna disappear Atlanta now because Jay Cutler had a boss.
Yeah.
And say what he feels, and that's what he's prepared. And that's my thoughts.
Perfect. Well, perfect. Yeah. I mean, they bring up good points. But yeah, no. As always, I mean, I appreciate you coming in. Sucks to be a Bears fan right now, but I think our day got a little better listening to you speak. So appreciate it, Gabriel.
Welcome, Jacob. It means a lot to me.
Of course. Check out the Bearstown show. Gabriel's he's like Buddha of the Bears Twitter space. He's the wisest man I've ever met. Tanishka, I'm bringing you in, and then I know Abdul's coming in, and Ev. All right, but here you go. Tanishka, I'm going to bring you in now. What's up?
Hi.
Hello. As I see the chat's already got a couple thumbs down, so
yeah, I'm a Vikings fan in here, so
yeah.
But I mean, it's been a rough day for both of us.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah. No, I mean it's just tough, like having like this like such high hopes for week 1, the start of the year, and then like everything just it's like, oh, that was a shit game.
Yeah. Like for me personally, like I know like our fan base is like kind of split on the general topic of like Kwesi, but like for me personally, I'm not pleased with like most of what he's done at this point. And I know that I saw a lot of polls tweets today about like similar things about just not being happy with like the direction from the last off season. So it's interesting because it's like I feel like both fan bases are pretty split on both GMs at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. And I don't know, because I didn't watch a ton of the Vikings game. I was I had 2 screens. It was Carolina, Atlanta, because like I'm still, the Bears have the Panthers first round pick, so that's gonna be my guilty pleasures, watching every single Panthers game this year and rooting against them. And then Bengals Browns. So I didn't get to see the Vikings game, but what was kind of your thoughts on that? Because I know I wasn't expecting Tampa to come away with that.
See, I had a feeling just because I know this team, and I was like, I didn't want to underestimate them because that defense it's good. Like,
yeah,
the defense is still fine, and I thought like our defense played well too. Like they played good enough to win, but like the turnovers were just so fluky. Like I don't know if you saw, but our like right guard, like our second round pick from like 2 years ago, Ed Ingram, he forced a fumble before the ball got into Kirk's hands.
Oh,
ridiculous shit was happening. Like we didn't play well at all on offense, but like, oh my god, like, yeah, I think it was just weird for me because I'm used to our defense like letting us down like week in and week out, but it was definitely the offense today, and it's like, I don't even know. Like it's exhausting. Like
Yeah, I mean, if it's any consolation, like you guys got to have the season last year, which was a lot of fun. We'll see. I don't know. Here's hoping for both of us that our teams are able to turn stuff around. But
yeah, like I mean, we have Philly on Thursday, then we have the Chargers the week after, and then we have the Chiefs week 5. So I don't really know.
Yeah, that's a tough gauntlet. But I mean, Jordan Addison looked good
Yeah,
though.
he did.
That was
One of the few bright spots.
Yeah, so that seemed pretty
Yeah.
good. But well, I hope things get better. Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming in. Always, it's nice to hear another team's perspective coming into this.
Yeah.
Like especially on a day where it's like, oh, all of the Bears community is like depressed right now.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, so it's nice to commiserate, exactly. I guess, but
we can be miserable together.
Exactly. Yeah. No, so I appreciate your company in this misery we've got going on. So, but yeah, no, I mean, thanks for coming in.
That was fun.
Always a pleasure chatting, and yeah, hope things get better for us.
Yeah, you too.
Absolutely. All right, you have a good one.
You too.
See ya. Alrighty, so we're gonna let's see. The next one I promised Abdul's gonna be coming in. I see a couple of emojis of people like requesting to speak. I'm gonna try and get through as many of you as I can.
Yo, what's up, Jacob?
But Abdul, you're in. What's up?
Dude, I can't believe I waited 8 months for this team, and that's what they put out on the field. That was actually the worst game I've seen in so long. It was just on all levels, everything from defense, offense, coaching, everything. I can't believe I can't believe that I had expectations going into this game, thinking that we were gonna win. I'm so disappointed, just so heartbroken. And I know that it's only week 1, but I don't know. I just can't help but just be so disappointed, just on all levels.
Yeah, I mean, I sent something out like early in the week where it was like, no, it wasn't even early in the week. I think it was literally just earlier today, this morning. I was like, oh, try not to overreact to week 1. It's just one game, which I'm keeping in mind to an extent, but at the same time, it's like
we're getting
I don't think I was expecting that. I don't think many people were expecting that.
Yeah, like we're playing Jordan Love. All right, last year, first game we play against the Packers. We're playing Aaron Rodgers. We lose 24-17. Okay, we're losing by 1 score to Aaron Rodgers. You would think that it's a 4th year, basically a rookie quarterback. It's his 2nd career start ever. He's not going to perform. He doesn't have his wide receiver 1. He doesn't. He's throwing to guys. He's throwing to guys that like I don't even know, guys that aren't even rosterable. All right. I'm seeing his receivers, and they have the most random names, like Romeo Doubs, Jaden Reed, and then that's like those were his only receivers, and they're making plays. They're wide open over the middle, over the slant. It's like I think the one play that culminated was the essence of the game was when Jordan Love fumbled the ball, he recovers it, and then he throws a near touchdown to Luke Musgrave. That was just the essence of how bad we were that entire game.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just think that, especially in that second half, looking at the offensive output compared to the previous half, the defensive output compared to the previous half, it was just night and day. And, that's not even to say like the offense was great in the first half. It just looked competent. And the second half, it was just absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
No pass protection. Fields wasn't making smart decisions with the ball. I don't know how well the receivers got open. I think that's something you'll have to go into the
I want to watch the all
22
22. I want to see how the receivers are getting open, because the game plan was a short game. But why are we last year we're not throwing checkdowns. We're not throwing we're not throwing anything in the short game. We're not throwing anything behind the line of scrimmage. Why is that the only game plan for this entire game? Why are we not? Our quarterback, his strength is throwing downfield. Why does he have 3 pass attempts over 10 yards? If you look at the passing chart, 3 pass attempts over 10 yards, and Fields was 2 for 2 over 20 yards when he was passing, and one of them was for a touchdown.
Yeah.
But Luke Getsy sees this, and we get a receiver. We get DJ Moore. We strengthen our receiving core, which was a weakness last year. And still, there's no time to throw. The offensive line, just the trenches are killer. The trenches are absolutely horrible for our team. I just all around. Darnell Wright, he looked decent, but Jalen Carter, we should have had Jalen Carter. Like that. That's I'm already looking at that.
No, I mean, and I saw something. I think it was like a 33% pass rush win rate or something for Jalen Carter right out of the gate. Something absurd like that.
Yeah, his first play, he's in the face of Mac Jones. He was looking killer today. But I'm starting to question Ryan Poles as well and the entire coaching staff, because Ryan Poles, like Elon said earlier, Ryan Poles decimated the roster last year so that he could have money for this year. We had over $110 million. And what did he spend the money on? He didn't pay Roquan, so he traded Roquan to get a worse linebacker in Tremaine Edmonds. TJ Edwards was a decent signing for the money. I like that as well. But the front seven, just our defensive line is trash. You have two rookies on the defensive line. You have Yannick Ngakoue, who's a panic signing. And then who else is on the edge? Jordan Love had all day to throw the entire game. And we have a good secondary, but our secondary is looking trash because our defensive line is getting no pressure.
Yeah, and I think some of that, it comes down to just a lack of investment. I mean, Ngakoue, there was, he did good, but who else off the edge rushed consistently well? Who rushed up the middle consistently well? And that's what happens when the main people you trust at defensive tackle are, so Justin Jones, someone he's a great rotational guy. I'll give him that. But as a full-time 3-down starter, he's not that guy. Yeah. Andrew Billings, decent run-stuffing one-tech, not a 3-down guy. Dexter and Pickens, two athletic, two lengthy players, but both very raw. Both pad level isn't all that great. Anchor strength isn't very consistent. How much are they going to contribute right out of the gate? So I think it's part of, it's like you reap what you sow. That's what I believe. And I think that Poles is seeing that right now, that, you can't afford to not address defensive line again.
Yeah, Poles, his entire ideology with free agency was something to look at. Like he was not spending on day one. I think he even said it himself. We believe in the multiple waves of free agency. We're gonna invest on day 2, day 3 when there's players that just so we're not overspending. But sometimes you have to overspend when you want your guys. And he didn't get any guys. We have 110 million. And you don't spend any. You barely spend any on the offensive line and the defensive line. Like it doesn't make sense at all. Like our run defense was disgusting. Even Aaron Jones gets injured and he's out of the game, or he gets injured, and still the rushing offense for the Packers is still producing everything. Honestly, it was just nasty because I don't think Jordan Love looked good. I don't think he looked that good. I think we just looked horrible. If I'm going to be completely honest, but I mean Packers fans have something to talk about because he showed out against us.
I think that, totally fair. And I think especially the first half was not great from Jordan Love. Second half, he did look better. I'll give him credit where credit's due. And the stuff that he could control, he did well. And he took advantage of the mistakes that the Bears defense made, which, that's good because some quarterbacks, they can't even take advantage of those mistakes. So for Love to be able to do that, I'm sure it's going to be helpful for him. But that's not saying the Bears made it hard for him, especially not in the second half. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen next. I got a few more people I'm going to
I'll get out of here. I just wanted to cope, but take care guys. I don't know, if we lose next week, I'm going to start looking at mock drafts.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to try and I don't think I'm going to do a mock draft right out of the gate, but if there's enough interest, then we'll see. I'm bringing in the Moises Ballesteros truther. bringing you in next. Just kind of throwing you on the spot here, but what's
up?
up?
My God. Going back to this game, I was wondering. So Justin Fields said the game plan was lateral passing, right? So screenplays and all that. So if you're going to game plan for that, why would you bench your best blocking wide receiver in Equanimeous St. Brown? Like, it makes no sense. And then you also have your best blocking tight end in Marcedes Lewis, and you don't even play him. Like, come on. Like, if you want to run that screen passes, okay, fine. But just, don't keep Claypool out there to help block, because he clearly didn't work any time in the offseason on that. He spent all his time in Paris. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. That's a good point. I was thinking not even about Lewis. I didn't even think about that, which is, that's another good point. Also, if the Bears knew they were going to try and attack with flats and screens and stuff, then why not bring your best blocking receiver onto the active roster? So I was confused by that. So I think those are definitely good points. Something that I'm also curious by is you're looking at the Packers defense. I mean, obviously, if you don't have St. Brown out there blocking at receiver, that's a deficiency in itself. But in today's NFL, especially when like the screen isn't super spread out, it's like somewhat of a bunch formation. There's a flat, there's a screen, something like that. There's not like looking at it. There's not a lot of space between where the receiver catches the ball and where the edge rushers line up. On a defense with that athletic of linebackers, Quay Walker, Devondre Campbell, and a defensive line where you've got Rashawn Gary, you've got Lucas Van Ness, two guys who tested incredibly well. Why do you not think that front seven was just going to eat up that space quickly and blow up the play?
Yeah, well, they also trusted Claypool too much. I mean, clearly Claypool looked awful that day. 0 catches, 2 targets. I mean, instead of spending all that time at Paris shooting fucking videos, he should have been in Chicago training with Fields and Mooney.
Yeah,
like come on, man.
I don't know.
He's got to get it together. I've lost hope on that guy.
I mean, I'm in that point where, like you said, 0 catches, 2 targets. One of those he just blatantly dropped. I was definitely just disappointed in Claypool and again, I think part of this is going to come down to the all-22, but just the lack of design touches for DJ Moore. I mean, he's the guy that, you include him in this trade to move down from number 1. That's basically like having another first-round pick. And I do believe acquiring DJ Moore was the right thing to do. I love that Poles did that. But now it becomes the coaching staff's job to make sure he gets the ball. And 2 targets for your wide receiver 1, the guy you're touting as this guy is going to help Justin Fields take the next step. That's unacceptable to me.
I mean, yeah, you've got to use him. You've got guys. You go and trade for DJ Moore, and instead you decide to not even use him. Come on, you gotta get him into the game. 2 targets, that's insane. Hell, Jordan Love was spraying the ball around even more than fucking and getting it to Dobbs and fucking Toure. How can you not get it to Moore? It just makes no sense.
Exactly. I don't know, dude.
It just makes
it's baffling.
It makes no sense.
Sorry? Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you. Feel free to let me know if you disagree. I feel like most of the blame for this goes on the coaching staff, and that's not to say the players are without blame. That's absolutely not true. But I'd say the coaching, either on either side of the ball, that's the root problem. And then you could work with, you could say Fields, you could say Claypool, you could say the offensive line, the defensive line. But just at its core, the organization and their philosophy and the way that they attack a football game it's not working right now.
I mean, yeah, it's just like, come on. I said this yesterday in Daniel Greenberg space, but I did not like the fact that we gave Cole Kmet that much money for 1 year, like, of work. Like, he didn't score in 2021, and like he clearly until like the end of the season wasn't not the end of the season, at the end of the game, like wasn't really doing anything, and then got some garbage time stats, which sure may have helped my fantasy team, but outside of the rest, like not good at all. And like, thank God we haven't paid Jalen Johnson yet, because he did not have a good game at all. I mean, hell, the entire secondary had a terrible game. Eddie Jackson, who I love them, and he's probably my favorite Bear of the last like 5-10 years. Like, can't do that shit. Like,
yeah,
you can't. All right, I'm gonna hop off and let some other people speak in here. So, have a good night.
Yeah,
and
no, of course.
Yeah, go Bears.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. So I'm gonna take two more, because I've got shit in the laundry machine right now. The washing machine, not the laundry machine. You don't call it. Do you call it? I don't call it the laundry machine. Do you guys? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying anymore. So I'm gonna let the people who've requested make you dance for me. Who's got the most emojis going on right now?